I want to bring in Major General Sudhakarji into the conversation as well. Major General Sudhakarji, you've also heard what Dr. Serum Rajesh and Salimang have had to say. What are your thoughts and suggestions, Major General Sudhakarji, as to what is it that the government now needs to do in order to earn back the trust of the people?
Devika, thank you for getting me to your show. Compliments to the previous co-panelists, particularly General Dwivedi. He's been my instructor, so I dare not contradict anything that he says, but I'll try and give a perspective from my side, Devika. We have discussed enough. This problem has been lingering on for quite some time, and one feels very tired and fatigued, to be very honest with you, Devika, to come on TV panel discussion on the subject. One is at a loss of words as to why the nation is taking it so lightly. There is no question, given the fact what has happened in Bangladesh, what is happening in Manipur for past so many months, and what is the intended aim. Aren't we able to see the bigger game? You see, I have shown in your program, at the cost of repetition, I am showing this again. Go to page number 306. It's clearly written. The page 306 is saying that the 346-page top secret thesis, a study of Myanmar-US relation, was leaked to me. He is the author. Author is Burt Linter. It is like a script written about 10, 12 years back, that there is a bigger game going on. So in order to come to straight to your question, I'll try to respond in a very objective manner. There is an external factor. There is a factor of narcotics. There is a factor of illegal weapons. There is a factor of the international border remaining unguarded. We have been talking about fencing, but nothing much has happened. Manipur, I suppose, has got a border of 390 odd kilometers with Myanmar. And there is also a factor of free movement across the border, 16 kilometers onto either side. Now you come to the internal issue. Straight away, Devika, in my opinion, the situation demands restoration of Armed Forces Special Power Act. Sitting here at Jaipur, what I can visualize is that my worthy instructor has been GOC of such an elite formation. The question coming to my mind is, what has been 57 Dev doing so far? So the question goes unanswered. That means the 57th Army Division has not had adequate power and authority to exercise its mandates. What does it mean? That the Armed Forces Special Power Act, where they're supposed to operate, is non-existent. It is not being applied. Therefore, the Armed Forces Special Power Act must be invoked at the earliest, number one. Number two, the area which is worst affected must be localized. We need to actually localize the area, carry out a proper sanitization based on accurate intelligence assessment. That can happen provided we have a human network. But from the videos which are coming on the social media, it is a very alarming situation that I'm afraid I need to call it out. There are indications of impartiality having been junked. The armed forces or the security personnel are supposed to operate and discharge a mandate showing utmost impartiality. No partiality is to be shown to anyone. But I'm afraid I must call it out. Some of the videos which are being seen in the social media are contrary to my statement. Next point I wish to highlight, Devika, is that there is a requirement of unified command headquarters. Unified command headquarters may be existing in Northeast. I am not clear about the situation. It is supposed to be based ex-Dimapur, but time has come that we need to relocate or redesign and revisit the entire aspect in a tailor-made manner so as to contain the situation. Enough has happened. Enough of water has flown down Brahmaputra. I think the nation has to take up a wake-up call. Otherwise, we may be finding the People's Liberation Army entering into Manipur across Myanmar, and we should not be surprised with that happening. It's a wake-up call. We need to take a very firm and final decision, revisit the suspension of operation which was signed formally with the Government of India and the insurgents 2008. We need to actually invoke or restore the operations. Only then successful, active, effective surgical operation can be conducted. I personally feel that the security apparatus which is there on ground, they are operating with the hands tied behind the back. They are unable to discharge the mandate. Mai Tai and the Cookies are as peaceful as we can think. They have had historical legacy points, but that gave us 9 years of peaceful stay between 2008 to 2023. If it has erupted all of a sudden, then there is some external point which is actually pricking the issues. We must consider, factor in what is happening in Bangladesh. It is too close to Arunachal Pradesh. We know the demands and the aspiration of China in Arunachal Pradesh. Therefore, we need to take stock and be serious about the issue. Till now, I feel that the central government is not paying adequate attention to this issue as it should.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.